What's up, everybody? This is Shaka The King. I'll be your host. This is going to be our redefining skinny class. Yes, this is me right here, smiling. Nice to meet you. You're going to need a phone for this workout. You're going to need this chair right here, or any chair, and you're going to need a mat, unless you want to go raw on it. But don't be upset if you wake up tomorrow and your tailbone is just showing. So anyway, back to it. Gonna set that timer, 3-minute work, 30-second active rest, and then we're gonna start with our first exercise, which is gonna be jumping jacks, right? So it's gonna be a 28-minute circuit. So here we go. Let me set the timer. I'm gonna hit the bell, and then we go off to the races. 8 jumping jacks to start. We're going 8 jumping jacks. Then we're going 8 pop-out squats. 8 pop-out squats. See right here. Good. So you want to alternate arms, come down, touch the floor, feet start together, you're popping it out. Then we're going 8 alternating front kicks, straight ahead, alternating leg, kicking out. Then we're going to turn to the side, and we got 8 alternating side kicks. First round, no big deal. See, I got a little off balance right there. Don't worry about it though, you just get back to the work. So first round, don't worry about it. It's just, you're just trying to get loosened up, you know. Right now, all the blood is in your digestive system, so your body is slowly getting the message like, wait a minute, something's going on right now. I'm working out. So your body's slowly gonna send all that blood to your muscular system and get you warmed up and get you loosened up. But it's gonna take a little bit. So for this first round, you don't want to push it or anything. You just want to slowly go through each exercise, work on your form. My form on these side kicks is a little lame, but don't worry. Maybe it'll get better. We'll see. Again, back to the jumping jacks. 8 jumping jacks. Don't worry, you don't have to touch your hands above your head. You can just bring those arms up high and right into those pop-out squats. So, you know, my mentality right now is I'm a little annoyed. You know, I'm not really feeling like working out at all. As is the beginning of every workout, you know, body doesn't feel right. This is annoying. I don't understand why I have to work out. It's ridiculous. I do know that I probably didn't eat what I was supposed to eat last night. So I'm just kind of forcing myself to kind of do this right now. Actually, downstairs, Chef, she needs me to cut some onions and do things like that, but I just really want to just get away from that. So I snuck up here and I'm doing a little workout for you guys. So yeah, so pop out squats we're at right now, and then we're moving into the front kicks. Still feel like kind of stiff, but it's all right. Back to side kicks. Good. Now you notice I have a winter hat on right now. I don't know what I was thinking, but we'll see. Either I'm gonna go up in flames, or I'm gonna take off this winter hat, because people don't usually work out in winter hats. For some reason, I have one on. Again, like I said, I didn't really feel like working out, but I knew I had to get something in. So this is the active rest. This is 30-second active rest. I'm just running in place right now. You do this for 30 seconds, then we go on to the next station. All right. The next station is going to be look, I'm grabbing the mat. We'll lay the mat down. We're doing a core station, right? We'll lay it down. We're going to start off with sit-ups, sitting all the way up. That's 2 and 3, good. So your hands can be straight back behind your head, and you can throw them forward. You can put them at your ears about and sit all the way up. Oh, we're going into the next exercise. Next exercise is leg overhead, hip thrusts. Hands are flat below your butt, and you're going to thrust those feet all the way up. Try to fully extend at the top. My extension is not really looking so good right now. It's a little lame, but I'm getting as high up as I can. All right, like I said, this is still round 2. I'm not warmed up, and I don't really feel like working out. Then we got bicycles, slow bicycles. So we're gonna fully extend that bottom leg and make sure we touch that elbow to the inside of that knee. So we got I think it was 12 of those. Each side is 1. Then we're gonna flip it over. We got low plank hip raises. So forearms are down. We're gonna lean back, butt comes up nice and high. Lean forward, hips come down to the floor. That's low plank hip raises. We got 8 of those. Try to get as high extension as you can on those hip raises. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Then we flip it back over. Taking my sweet time. But again, it's just round 2, so no big deal. Round 2. We can sit it up. Don't need to rush it right now. Hands go below that butt. Legs overhead. We're gonna thrust it up. I should be keeping my hands a little bit more flat on the ground, but looks like I'm doing something weird, but it doesn't matter. Because those legs, you gotta make sure those legs get way up over your head. That's the main thing. We got those slow bicycles. Bicycles actually are my most hated exercise. I can't stand bicycles. But bicycles are awesome, so you gotta do them. So again, I definitely don't feel like working out after doing these bicycles. So we're gonna flip it over. Oh, look at that, the hat came off. I finally realized that working out indoors with a winter hat is probably not good to keep that body heat down. Plus I'm a sweater too, so definitely gonna be soaked for this workout. So here we go. So we get rid of that mat and we go back to our active rest. Just gonna run in place. Still heating up. Third round coming up. So we did our about cardio round. We got a core round, and now we're gonna move it over to a lower body round. Starting off with wide leg squats. I'm gonna turn it to the side so you guys can see. Let's see how my form is. See if I go all the way down. So legs are wide, and you want to come down to that knee to that thigh ratio is about 90 degrees, and you're standing all the way up. Right into step back lunges. I'm gonna step it back. Make sure all that weight is on that front foot as you step up. You want to make sure you stay on 2 skis, so you want to make sure that leg doesn't drop behind the other one as you step back. Then we're going to squat and the calf raise, so feet are shoulder width apart. We're going to squat, stand, and come up on the toes. Just getting the calves a little work in there. And then the next exercise, which I switched at the last minute. Ooh, I'm getting, see, I'm a little off balance. See what happens when you don't keep that leg apart a little bit. We go to step forward lunges this time. So we're kicking back, focusing on the kick back of that one. Back to the top. Wide leg squats. Then we're going into the step back lunges. Let's see what the legs look like. See the feet. I'm getting a little shaky there, but that's all right. I'm not stepping behind. Doesn't look like it's close. Now we're going squat, stand up on your toes. Could be a little bit closer together on the squat. And then we're going to the step forward lunges. Good. Ooh, so we got a little bit off balance right there. No big deal. Then we got step forward lunges. Again, still have a nice even pace. Wide leg squat. Active rest now. So now I'm starting to sweat, so I'm definitely warmed up. So what we did cardio round, we got a core round, we got a lower body round. Now we have to get an upper body round. So I'm gonna move it to this chair right here. I'm gonna move it over. You need that mat. We're gonna fold that mat. The knees are gonna go on that mat. Again, if you got a lot of meat on the knees, you don't need the mat. Me, you got some bony knees, so I need that mat. And then you gotta make sure you get you gotta be really far away, because your head is gonna come down underneath the chair on this one. Elbows staying close together. A lot of people do it too close, and that cuts the movement in half. And we stand up when we get our push-ups. I'm coming all the way down so that bottom of my chest is touching the chair and pressing it right up. Feet are about shoulder width apart, a little bit wider. Then I'm turning around. I'm gonna do dips. I'm gonna leave a little bend in my leg. My toes are off the ground. My heels. I'm on my heels, all the way down, and then pressing it all the way up. And we're going alternating high plank flies, push-up position, rotate it over. Got to make sure the feet in the background. Make sure your heels come down. Both heels come down to touch the floor. And then you're opening it up. Get right back to the top. Yep. Elbows in close. Get a far distance from that chair. And extend it all the way out. Now this exercise is harder than it looks. You know, it's hard to get that full extension to go all the way deep and extend it all the way out. So just go as far as you can. Back to the push-ups. We know those push-ups. Piece of cake, right? Turn it around, get the dips. So again, yes, this is our Redefining Skinny class. My signature class, 28 minutes, 4 stations. There we go, I'm dropping back down, high plank, alternating flies. So the first round through, you're just kind of getting to know each of the exercises. You know, you want to work on your form on the first time through. Second time through, after you've done the 4 stations, then we pick up the speed. So right now this is the last of the 4 stations. I still have just a even pace. You see that chair kind of went on me a little bit, so I had to adjust, pull the chair back a little bit, adjust my knees a little bit. So good, we're back to now it's the active rest. So we're gonna turn up the music a little bit. And for this time around, I'm gonna stay quiet. Again, it's Redefining Skinny. Subscribe to Skinny Buddha on YouTube. And yeah, I go showing you some of the sweat. And I'm gonna pick it up. Try to be a little bit faster on this time around than you did the first time around. Right? 4 stations to go. Let's do it.
Activity completed.